Brooke's Bench with your host, Brooke, aka Shiggy, and my co-host, Brooke.
What's up, y'all?
And Megan.
What's up?
Alrighty, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. And also follow us on all social media and join our Discord, which is in our description. But let's get into it. Alright, guys. Did you see the fan votes already for All-Stars? I actually need to vote today. But did you guys see it? There's like a count from the beginning until now of the vote totals. I don't know if you guys seen it or not. The list is crazy. The list is weird. Right now, I have a picture up for you guys, but it's basically Asia Wilson and Caitlin Clark are leading the votes. I'm not surprised about that. I'm not. I figured the fans would vote Caitlin Clark. Crazy up there, right? But as you're looking at this, Kate Martin at 12. Ma'am, excuse me, what? Okay. Angel Reese at 7. Angel Reese has been doing good though. I wouldn't be surprised if she's an all-star this year. Cardoso's in here, which is interesting. I mean, she hasn't played a lot. But the ones that concern me are at the bottom. Why is 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, Kalia Copper, Alyssa, Jewel, Brittany, and Jackie Young, why are they so low? Like, this all-star voting, I think, is confusing people.
I mean, even Dejanay, like, she deserves.
Yeah, she's doing good too.
What is it? 24.
Yeah, 24. And I think the one that bugs me the most is Kayla McBride at 30 because I don't know if you guys really been following Kayla McBride, but she's doing really well. Like, she's having a very good season. And I feel like all-star voting is getting confusing because it's USA, Team USA versus Team WNBA. And I feel like, well, one, the Kate Martin thing, there's just so many fans out there that like Kate Martin. She got voted this high. But I think,
honestly, though, the way they're portraying her and, like, how much fun she's having, I love Kate Martin. Like, I want to be Kate Martin, so I don't blame them. Like,
yeah. The great marketing behind that. Yeah. But it's also, like, you can kind of see the new fans' impact on the game already, right? Like, half these names, all right. If you really watch them play, like, do they really deserve to be on this list? I don't think so. But it's like the people at the bottom are super low. I just don't understand. But I don't know if you guys saw, because my argument was this. You know how people were like, oh, don't vote for people on Team USA because they're already in the game? But then I was like, well, what if they don't get the recognition that they were an all-star? That kind of goes against them and, what their history is. You know how, like, people are like, oh, yeah, I made the all-stars 10 times in a row or whatever. So in my head, I'm like, oh, well, if I don't vote for them, then they don't get that accolade. You know what I'm saying? But they said that if they're on Team USA, they will get their bonus because you get a bonus for being an all-star. Another reason I was still voting for the same players. So I thought that was interesting. But is there anyone on this list, guys, that it's like, oh yeah, they should be on here, but they're not even on here? Because there's one person in mind that I don't think you guys have noticed this and not on here.
I mean, like, there's so many, like.
Yeah. But it's funny. This one's going to crack you guys up. And I'm surprised Megan hasn't seen it yet. I know it is 30. It's the top 30 or whatever.
I'm trying to think of who you're thinking of.
I'm waiting for Megan to point it out. Because I'm surprised. Megan, it's your favorite player.
Oh, Diana Taurasi?
She's not even on top 30.
It's disrespectful.
Isn't that crazy?
It is disrespectful, but that's another reason why it's like you can see the new fans because the new fans don't like DT because DTB she stirs the pot and talks the shit. So that's funny.
I was like looking at this, I was like, wait, where's that? And Diana's actually having a pretty good season. It's not like she's not. So I was like, wait, she's not even top 30? But yeah, these fans love these rookies. So many rookies on here. You got Leah Edwards, Rakia Jackson. They're doing good. Even Temmie made this list. Like, all these Indiana fans are just voting all their people. Nalissa Smith's on here. Everyone. Oh my god, this is crazy. But like they said, I think it's the top 10 fan votes automatically make all-stars. Then the rest go to votes from the coaches, players, and I think it's media. So they'll set the record straight after that. But the top 10...
I wonder where Cam was before she got injured on this list.
Yes, you're right.
Because, like, they obviously took her off. Like, there's no reason to keep her on there. But you definitely would be a top 30 pick.
I would guess so, too. That's still so
There's no way she
heartbreaking.
wouldn't be.
I know. Were you on?
Oh, wait, she's at 11.
Where's she? Where's she?
Oh, Cameron.
Oh, she is.
I didn't even see that.
You know what? Good for her. Good for you, Cameron. But man, were you here when we talked about the injury, Brooke?
No, I think it was probably last weekend, and I was honestly, and I'm really sad about it. But
I know
it took me until I think like Tuesday because somebody said it. Somebody said something about the Olympics, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Yes,
about the Olympics.
Yes, that was the most heartbreaking.
Think about it like that. Like, wow, this is heartbreaking in general. And then somebody said the Olympics, and I've honestly kind of been sad about it all week because it's just like you love her and she's a great person, but it like makes it harder.
And after the video, you know how they showed the video of her getting her jersey for Team USA?
I know, and like,
oh my god, destroyed me when they said she tore her ACL.
Yeah,
but
I hope there's a case study being done on women's sports and ACL tears right now. So that way, in a couple years, we have some data on it. But she's young; she'll bounce back, and she'll be in the next one. And it just sucks because it's like it's right here. You're almost less than a month out, and
I know it's a bummer. It's a bummer, honestly. And the other thing is that this is like her first major injury, is it not?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I haven't heard, when she was in college, I don't think she sustained like a real major injury like this. So. Man, Meg, you want to tell them how hard it is to come back from ACL, or?
It's tough.
I don't
even want to think about it.
Well, firsthand knowledge. So I was, I thought you were going to give some insight here.
My biggest fear ever was that.
I know.
Biggest fear.
Shoot, when I'm out there playing some pickleball, that's my biggest fear. I'm like, man, I'm going to get hurt. But then I'm like,
yeah, and I live on the 3rd floor and there's no elevator. So I feel you on that one. I'm like really even more.
Yeah, be careful out there.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's get into the news. We have a lot of injuries. Oh my god. I hate these injuries, man. So obviously Cameron Brink ACL's out. Aaliyah Edwards, her back. She's been out the last 2 games. Nayar Sably back still out. But Nyjah, knee. They said it's swelled on their plane ride back for one of their games. So that's concerning. Courtney Vandersloot conditioning, she's out. Unfortunately, she's been out.
I feel bad for Courtney Vandersloot. Yes. I don't know if you guys saw the news for her and her family, but
I know
heart goes out because that's tough. That's sad.
Definitely. Ryan Howard out with an ankle. Did you see the video?
No, I watched Cam's video, and I don't want to watch any other video right now.
Ryan's her ankle went to the floor. Oh my god. Oh, it was a bad sprain, I'm guessing, but she's also on 3-on-3. So maybe 2 down. I don't know. I think she'll be back though. I think Ryan Howard will be back. But man, another injury out for the 3-on-3. Jordan Canada, she's now back. Chelsea Gray, she's back. Limited minutes. We look a lot better with Chelsea Gray back. Jesus.
Natasha, my fantasy team looks a lot better with her back, and the next one you're about to bring up, Natasha Howard. So.
Oh, look at you!
I know.
Getting back.
Yeah.
Howard's back. She looks good. Like she never left. And then Enrique, she was dealing with an Achilles soreness, but now she is back. There was a scare because everyone just saw Enrique out with Achilles, and everyone's like, oh my god, this is the worst. But then they're like, oh, soreness. And I was like, maybe you should have led with that. Like, what? Like, you had everyone wondering. Okay.
I've never really heard of that either. Achilles soreness.
I think it's tightness. You know when you're just not feeling right and it's not, and it's a little tight, and you're like, ooh, I don't want to chance that. I'm not chancing that. Shoot, that's a long recovery right there. Queen Egbo signed a hardship contract with the Sparks. Did you guys see how they had to duct tape her jersey, the last name? They had to cover it because they didn't have a jersey in time for her to play. So
that's embarrassing.
Yeah, they had someone fly across the country, give her jersey with because
that's embarrassing.
Yeah, it happened so fast. Yeah.
That's 14U travel ball softball. There's no reason that should be a professional sporting league.
Like, you're telling me you couldn't unstitch that on the way to the game?
You couldn't find somebody in the LA area to press something on, at least bare minimum.
No, they literally said they had a duct tape what's her name? Carly Samuelson's name, because that was her old jersey, and they flew it across. First of all,
that's even more embarrassing to know that.
She hasn't been on the team a whole season.
I would have.
Or Katie Lou. Why did I say Carly? It was Katie Lou or Carly, one of the Samuelsons. Yeah. But still, they haven't been on the team this whole season.
Well, I mean, it's probably both of them. Knowing that they did this, they probably just rinsed and recycled the same last name on a jersey.
Just gave it to the other ones.
It's ridiculous. You can't convince me that you can't find somebody in LA or the LA area that would come do that in 2 seconds. Some small business owner that has time to do it or put everything. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know, but that's what happened. I saw the picture everywhere of her. They took a picture of her jersey duct tape, white duct tape.
Disrespectful. She's gonna come help you. Here's your duct taped jersey.
Thanks for signing with us. No.
Do you guys remember when like that duct tape trend went around? I don't know if you guys remember it, but it was like duct tape wallets, and you like yes.
Yes, I heck remember.
Here's your welcome kit. You got to make your own jersey.
That's crazy. All right. Sky and Fever game on June 16th averaged 2.25 million viewers on CBS. Most watched WNBA game since Memorial Day in 2001. And most watched WNBA game ever on CBS. Always. They just really force-fed us this Indiana Chicago like back to back.
Yeah.
Like, let's spread it out next time. Like, let it. They really just wanted us to see it back.
They want the rivalry.
I mean, man, but spread it out through the season.
They really want that to be a thing.
I guess. Going off on that note, 6 networks have set records for their most watched WNBA games ever this season. Every single one has featured Caitlin Clark. So we had CBS 2.25, ESPN 2.1, ABC 1.7 million, ESPN 1.56 million, Ion 1.02 million, and then on NBA TV 430,000 viewers. Good job, Caitlin. Thank you. Breanna Stewart has now eclipsed 400 threes and 350 blocks in her regular season WNBA career. She's the 4th player in league history with that stat line and fastest by a wide margin. The next closest person, I think, was Lauren Jackson, but correct me if I'm wrong, with 283 games, and Stewart got there in 238 games. Wow. Did I just say that right? Or did I say that backwards?
No, you said it right.
Oh, my God. All the numbers were confusing me for a second. Chelsea Gray is the 9th player to get 1,500 assists in WNBA history and 5th fastest with only 299 games. Did you guys see that? Like her first 16 seconds in the game or whatever, she got the assist and then did that record. Yeah. I was like, my God, we missed you,
Chelsea Gray.
We missed her. A'ja Wilson, 18th consecutive regular season games with 20 plus points and 8 plus rebounds dating back to August 28th, 2023. Also, did you guys see her new logo?
Yeah.
I was confused at first until they broke it down, and then I saw it. I was like, okay, I get it.
I should pop it up right here. I literally have her book in my Amazon cart right now.
Oh my God. It's a good read.
I've been meaning to buy it. I just haven't been on Amazon in a long time, and it's just been crazy busy. But yeah, I'm like, okay, 1, I need to read, but 2, I was like, what book am I actually gonna read? And so
yeah,
a lot of A'ja.
It's good. And it's short to the point, not really long. It's good. I recommend the book. Let's see. The next longest streak was Nafisa Collier's 7 games. What the heck? That's insane. Okay, Angel Reese broke the rookie record with 7 consecutive double-doubles. The only 2024 WNBA rookie to record multiple 20-point and 10-rebound double-doubles. Now has 8 double-doubles joining, or 8 consecutive. Let me rephrase that. 8 consecutive double-doubles joining Sylvia Fowles and Candace Parker. And she joins A'ja Wilson as the only WNBA player with multiple 15-plus point and 15-plus rebound performances this season. I want everyone in my comments that's saying Angel Reese hasn't done anything.
Zip it.
Just zip it now at this point because she's killing it. You can't deny what Angel Reese has done now. My gosh. She's also breaking records. There we go. We just proved that point. Jonquel Jones and Sabrina become the first pair of teammates in WNBA history to each have 20-plus points and 8 assists in the same game. They're honestly... New York looks good. Let's all get
It's all Ellie.
It's the elephant!
Yeah, no, Ellie is honestly bringing the vibes.
Dude, what a great mascot.
And she's always been a great mascot.
She has.
But they haven't highlighted her like this.
Yes.
I don't know if they got somebody new under the suit or what's going on.
Maybe.
Way better.
Yes. I love it. All mascots should do that. Let's highlight some
Well,
more
they
mascots.
did. She threw a birthday party, and they had like the Oregon Duck there. They had like a couple.
Oh, did they really? Look at Brooke be following mascots. If you have any mascot questions,
I have
send
no
it to Brooke.
Well,
She's on it.
is because like Sabrina was, I guess they were playing, and she like double takes at the duck, and she was like, "What's going on?" And she was like, "I haven't seen the duck since my wedding." Like,
oh my god, that's
so
hilarious.
It's crazy that like, yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. There's a video of them. It's TikTok mascots. I don't know why I'm on that.
You're on it now. We're all gonna be on it because our phones hurt us.
Well, I was also on it because Pac-12 kept having like all the mascots at like each last game. So.
Yeah, no. Okay, Sabrina has 43 straight games with the 3-point field goal made. It's the longest active streak, but she's also tied with Chrissy Tolliver for 5th longest streak period in WNBA history. Breonna, look at all these New Yorks. God, New York. Breonna Stewart is the 4th player in WNBA history to put up 30 plus points, 5 assists, 5 blocks in the game. That was a great game by Breonna Stewart, if you guys watched it. And then rounding out with, just kidding, there's more New York. New York is now 14-3, their best start in season in franchise history. They are gelling. I will give them that. Las Vegas have made WNBA history as the first team to sell out all of its regular season home games. Good job, Vegas. Good job. They've also now played 11 consecutive home games with attendance of 10,000 or more, the longest streak by a WNBA team since 2004.
Build a new stadium.
Where would you put it? You're from Nevada. Where would they put it?
There's land everywhere.
But where's the best? Like, still
I don't know.
They'd
have to just keep it by the strip.
You'd have to keep it on the strip. So unless like, I don't know, since the owner owns the Raiders too. If you
right next there.
Yeah.
Boom.
It's so cool. Kind of like
that would be good.
Like how it was like the Coliseum and then Oracle or whatever it was at the time. Yeah, like that'd be cool.
Good. Yeah. If they win one more, I'm sure Mark will do it.
Yeah, especially because seasons don't overlap that much.
Exactly.
Like, it's like a month or two.
You can have a connecting bridge.
That
and then like you can go to eat, and then a lounge in the middle where you can.
And then like Raiders, your like premium season ticket holders or like groups or something, you can have them like hosted in the Aces Stadium, like buffet, all you can eat.
Oh my god!
Yeah, throw a couple slot machines.
Yeah, along the bridge, gamble as you go. Yeah. Really, just man, we have some good ideas.
To all those hotels still, like get it out of the was it Michelob Ultra?
I know.
But I guess you can move them down the strip to T-Mobile. T-Mobile's bigger.
But it's like Mark Davis can just make his own community all right there. And then he can have his own casinos. He can just do it all. He's so rich. Yeah. And then
he's making more money because of the sold out crowds.
Oh, yes. Mark, we have plans for you, Mark. Hit us up.
Mark, we just love your investment and we want a part of it.
We do. I agree. And lastly, Indiana. Well, they were on a 4-game win streak before they lost today. But that's the last time they did that was 10 seasons ago in 2015. So let's give them their flowers.
Listen, I hope you guys are joining the train because they look like they're gelling now.
They look good. They do. Yeah. I agree. They do look good. But we'll be talking about that in our week 6 recap. You guys ready for it? There's a lot of good games. You see, Phoenix defeated Liberty. Good. The heck? That's crazy. Good for you. But why did I have Breonna Stewart? Diana Taurasi, 19 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. I guess I decided to put all of Liberty as the stat leaders. So Megan, you want to see who partnered with Diana for the high score of that game, please? Thank you.
You want to see who partnered with All-Star Diana?
Well, I don't know. She's not making an All-Star team. So, no, just like. But the Liberty also, Breonna Stewart led them with 28 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Mercury are up and down. Like, one day they look great. Like, they're just like, wow, like, they look like they can do it, right? And then the next, they have the lowest 3-point percentage ever in history. It's just so, like, up and down.
Well,
What?
All starting 5 was in double figures for
that
score.
Helps. Well, that helps.
Brittany Gardner, 19 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists.
Okay.
And then Copper and Rebecca Allen both put in 17 points.
And Rebecca Allen, wow. No wonder they won that game. Okay. Good for them. All right, well, congratulations.
So I was watching Mercury. I guess I haven't been here in 2 weeks, so I was going to want to talk about it last week. I don't remember who they played. I was texting you guys. But dude, I just like people wonder why I don't like Phoenix. Like, just watch one of their games. Like, I don't know how DT doesn't get teed up almost anytime she talks. Like, and then we have like refs teeing up some of the rookies for like literally nothing.
Yeah.
Like their attitude, like it's funny because it's like it's the rough and tough, but it's just like, oh my gosh, like I just don't like Phoenix.
Yeah, that's Burke. Yeah. I wonder if do I have a team like? Oh, I guess that's New York for me. Megan, do you have a team like that?
No, I don't.
Okay, never mind. Well,
Megan's just old school and loves everybody.
Loves everyone. Yeah. Loves the sport. All right, Aces defeat Seattle 94-83. We got it back. No, I'm just playing. Jackie Young, 32 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Asia Wilson, 27 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. And NECA led the Storm, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. I'm telling you, if Jackie scores 20 plus points a game, we're gonna win that dang game.
Dude, Jackie's having a hell of a year.
Man, I love Jackie, man. I love her.
Aces just look better in general.
Yeah, we look better. Yeah.
The last
Chelsea Gray
games, yeah.
Chelsea Gray makes
the Chelsea Gray effect.
Yeah, it is. It is. Then the Aces defeated the Sun, 85-74. And you know what? The Sun did not look good. Brooke, did you get to watch that game?
Honestly, I haven't been able to watch a lot of the games.
They did
I've
not.
heard. I mean, I feel like the only time I hear about the Sun or Chicago is when they play Indiana. Like, I feel like those are the only 2 times I get to hear anything about them.
Well, okay, we watched that game, and the Sun were not hitting at all. DeWanna Bonner was off. Alyssa Thomas wasn't doing that well. But Asia Wilson led the Aces, 26 points, 16 rebounds. Kelsey Plum, 18 points, 4 assists, 1 rebound. And Dejanay Carrington actually led the Sun at 19 points, 6 rebounds. Talk about another player that's doing well. Dejanay.
Dude, a big Carrington fan this year.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it was last year, too.
Oh, yeah, we were last year. Yeah.
She's, like, in my opinion, like, in the running for like the most improved.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And she might be pretty close to like the top of it.
And the thing is, I feel like she's on top of a lot of people's lists, but I feel like De'Erica Hamby should be as well.
Yes.
But, like no one's really talking about it.
We're not going to talk about LA.
Yeah.
But I finally got to watch LA. I love De'Erica Hamby at LA a lot more than she was at Vegas. She has come so far and has done. And the announcers, I mean, if you guys listen to the announcers, it's pretty tough, but they were saying like how she was, her goal this year is like obviously not to get MVP. It's pretty hard to do that, but like to get voted in for it, or like have somebody vote her as one. Yeah, and honestly, she's doing a hell of a job getting it.
Yeah, I agree.
A hell of a job.
I'm gonna be shocked if she's not an all-star. Like,
oh my gosh, she's
oh my gosh, she wasn't on the list. No, was she? Oh, she was on there.
Top 10, I think. Yeah. Yeah. But she should be higher. She's having a really good season.
She is in the running too. Most improved. Her, Dejanay. There's a couple.
Also,
people.
After having a kid, you guys. So
yeah. Well, I mean, the same thing last year with Nafisa Collier. She had her kid, came back, and rocked the world. So.
And now, you guys, she's in the MVP conversation. Minnesota looks good, man. Minnesota. Woo! Minnesota.
Welcome, Shiggy. Welcome.
I love it. I'm here for Minnesota. Okay, Fever defeat the Dream 91-79. I don't know what the Dream's doing. I'm sick of watching the Dream. I feel like every game I see is the Dream for some reason, and I'm sick of it. Tanisha Wright, I don't know what you're doing. Dream. Yes. That's too much. I don't want none of that. No, I'm just saying. But Alyssa Smith led the Fever, 21 points, 9 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. And Tina Charles led the Dream, 24 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. And I'm just saying, we're right about Atlanta falling out of that playoff contention. Y'all playing for the first pick. That's what y'all playing for, because I don't know what you're doing over there.
Oh, I finally got to watch Atlanta. And
I can't.
The court is hella cool.
Oh, their court is cool.
But for some reason, I was watching. Is their court small? Like, it looks smaller.
Their stadium's small.
The stadium reminded me of like SAC, how it kind of like goes down. It's small. Which is cool. But it's like maybe they're all just bigger, because it seemed like they took up more of the court than other games.
Yeah,
it like threw me off. Like,
I think I think it's the stadium because the stadium's like super small. It's to fit the exact amount for WNBA attendance, and I feel like it kind of just puts everything like right here.
Got it. Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. I heard it's a good time though. If you go,
it looks cool. I really want to visit that one. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Mystics defeat Wings. Man, the Wings. Oh my God. Mystics defeat Wings 97-69. Emily Exler! Welcome to the party. She's been doing good actually the last couple of games. 23 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Carly Samuelson, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. And then Natasha Howard led the Wings, 19 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Ooh, the Wings. Y'all having some struggles over there, but the Mystics are like stringing some wins together. I'm surprised, to say the least. I'm also surprised about Dallas. And I know there's injuries, the injury issues, but concerning. But if they get Paige Beckers, then it's all worth it. No, honestly.
No. She's coming to the Bay.
Dude, I don't know how that's gonna work. It's gonna be crazy to see how that everything unfolds. Because
I'm just ready to convert my deposit to season tickets.
Yeah, when are you guys gonna call us? Because I'm getting concerned now that I'm not gonna be getting a call. Is that how we're feeling? Because like, what are they doing?
Season's around the corner. They're rounding out their front office, so it takes a little bit of time. And then once you hire them, you got to train them for like a week or so and get them prepped, and then go from there. It's probably coming soon.
You think like the fall or like before?
No, I think it'll be the summer. Like I think it'll be coming within the next like month or two. But I mean, fall would be the latest in my opinion. But you never know. I mean, like with Bay FC, we got our tickets 3 months before the season started, so we still have some time. Yeah, it was a quick turnaround.
What's the price range for season tickets in the Bay Area? Or it varies?
It depends what team you're on. I mean, the Warriors are crazy.
Okay, yeah, not the Warriors. Crazy. Okay, maybe female sports. What are we thinking that we're looking at?
Bay FC is like a couple hundred for the year, all the way up to a couple thousand for the year. So it ranges.
It just depends.
Yeah, and I don't know for the Warriors what they'll go off.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what Valkyrie are gonna do.
I know. So I'm very intrigued to see pricing for it. But I've looked at like Dallas before. We've looked at Vegas. It's really
it's not that bad. So I'm hoping, because this is my thing. I feel like they're gonna make it kind of expensive because the Bay Area. But it's like, all right, come on now.
Well, I mean the demand though. It's not even. I don't even think it's the Bay Area is the problem. Well, it's usually, but with price. But I think it's more of like they have 12,000 deposits.
I know.
And 8,000 of those came after they announced the like name and everything.
That's true.
Which is cool, but
that's true. Okay, Storm defeated the Sun today, 72-61. The Sun are on the downturn. I don't know what's happening. Dewana looked like she got a little banged up at the end.
I think it's when Bonner's not able to hit.
Yes.
That's
because you know what? All these teams have a good 3-point shooter. Like McBride's going off for Minnesota. Seattle has Jewel Lloyd. The Aces sometimes have, Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young. Like everyone, Sabrina, if freaking New York is killing it over there, that makes the difference.
It's not even like a blowout. The Sun, the games that the Suns have lost have not been blown out.
Okay.
It's just been that, in my opinion, it's just been that, I think Bonner's had 2 off games. And if she's able to turn it back up, I think they're fine. Their defense is still good. They're still in games. It always comes down to the fourth quarter for them. So I'm not too concerned.
Agreed. Okay, Storm are led by Jewel Lloyd, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Skylar Diggins-Smith, 13 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds. And Alyssa Thomas led the Sun, 14 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists. And lastly, probably the best game of the weekend, Sky defeat Fever, 88-87. Came down to the wire. Angel Reese went off, 25 points, 16 rebounds. Chendi Carter, 23 points, 5 assists, and Kelsey Mitchell led the Fever, 24 points, 2 assists. Man, I just want people to just let's stop the hate, let's stop the arguments, and then can we just admire what Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are doing, and just leave it like that, and let's all just be happy.
What's the score for this? Is it 2-1 now, Fever?
Yes. I believe it is. But yeah, Angel Reese is, I think the race is close. But like, people are like, no, it's going to be Caitlin Clark. It's a wrap. Like, I think it's close. I really think it's neck and neck. Do you guys think the same?
I don't know.
Megan, no?
Yeah, I mean, they're different positions.
But for Rookie of the Year, it's just overall performance.
I think it's going to come down to who can help their team the most. I think that Caitlin Clark has definitely turned the Fevers team around. Like, look what they're actually in the run for playoffs this year. So, I mean,
so is Chicago now that they beat the Fever.
Yeah, but Chicago they were like right there too when they had Copper and Mabry together.
Yeah, but then they lost Copper. So
now
wait, but the beginning of preseason, we were like, what is Chicago doing? They're tripping. They're not going to be good. Did we not say that? And look at them now. We can say the same thing. So whoever's team makes the playoffs wins Rookie of the Year.
Yeah. I would say that I'm leaning that way too, because I mean, at this point you need something like that to be the deciding factor because they're so back and forth.
Yeah.
They're two different positions, but they're both, you can make a point for either one in their position of how they're killing it. She's killing it on the board. She's putting back a lot of shots. So yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah.
Great argument. Well,
that's why they're trying to make it a rivalry, right?
Yeah, they are. No, I know. It's hard to make a rivalry though, like you said, when they play different positions because they're not going really against each other. I get what you're saying. Okay, well, let us know what you guys think. I know there's going to be opinions about our Rookie of the Year conversation, but let's lean it towards the All-Stars, okay? The All-Stars. What do you guys think about this list? I was shocked. I was flabbergasted about where everyone was on this list, but people were making the point of Team USA is already going to be there. Now I know Team USA is already going to get their bonuses. They made All-Stars, yada, yada, yada. So I feel better about it. But Brooke, have you been voting? God dang it. It was double day. Oh, it was yesterday. Never mind.
Listen, I did it last year and...
Did none of your players make it, Brooke?
No, I'm sure all of them did. But it's just like, I don't vote for any of the MVP stuff, or not the MVP stuff, the All-Star one. All-Stars is cool, but like the game itself is boring because nobody wants to get hurt and blah, blah. This year, like, I knew it was just going to be skewed because of the Olympics, and it's just like a popularity contest, and like, which is cool that we get a vote for that, and I love that aspect of it, but it also makes it hard. And this year I was like, I don't know, I saw the list and I was like, no, like, not for me.
It's very skewed this year.
It is, and I mean, not saying that these players aren't good and that they don't deserve the beat, but like, there's people that like really worked their ass off this year. I'm just more intrigued by your note of that the members of the 3x3 would have to get voted into the All-Star game in order to get their bonus. Like, but the people on the 5v5 don't. I don't like that. Like, I understand like Haley Van Lith still in college and like stuff like that, but dude, they're still competing at a high level in basketball. Like, why wouldn't you? It's like 3 more people. Like, it's not even like a roster.
Not even. It's actually like 2 because 2 were only active in the WNBA.
Like, that sucks. I don't know. I don't like that aspect of it. So still room to grow, but I mean, I don't know. Like, a lot of the All-Star weekend is fun. The game itself is fun.
It's fun. Yeah.
But yeah, I just more of like, I want to be a bystander on this one.
Yeah, no, I get it. All right. Well, if you haven't voted for All-Stars, go ahead and vote, guys. And yeah, that was our week 6 recap. We'll be back next week with another recap, and make sure to tune into our lives. But thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, join our Discord. And we'll be back next week. Peace.
Bye.